Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower. My name is Azzy and I'll be your Let's Player for tonight. So what I want you to do is kick back, relax, turn off those lights, turn up that volume, and let's get started. We're gonna do Senior Detective as always because we are not wimps. Kinda loud.
Dear George, so much for my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed. I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old, and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner, Christy Lane, my father's friend, is away on business. I tried to ask the caretaker, Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help feeling like there was something he wasn't telling me. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big plans to explore the castle. That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet Jacques Brunet, the French ski instructor. Tell Bess she'll be the first to know if he's half as gorgeous in person as he looks on his website. So, George, I guess things never quite go according to plan, but at least this time, the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Now all I need is a mailbox.
Okay. Let's say the audio is a bit off. I don't know if you've noticed, but in her letter, it's always like, so much for my Wisconsin ski vacation. She's kind of like, that lady, 310517. I think I should probably write this down. She's kind of like that lady from Monsters, Inc., where she's like, so much for my Wisconsin ski vacation. It's like, yeah, okay. It's kind of annoying. But I've heard it so many times, so maybe that's why it annoys me. And also just like, a lot of her letters in the beginning games are like, I don't know. I've heard them so many times because I played the first 5 games quite a few times. Alright, we'll take that. Thank you. But, yeah, like, welcome from stormy San Francisco. And like, I don't know, the way in which she says some of her words. Anyways, I'm rambling on. In 1820, Ezra Wickford, the inventor of chocolate milk, dreamed of building a castle like no other. Yes. I'll probably come back and read this later if I need to. Visit the library. You're bound to have an adventure. Of course. With Nancy Drew around, everything's an adventure. What are you?
The radiator is broken.
Yeah, I should probably go tell somebody about that. Hello. What are you? Sassy detective. Perfect for sassy Azzy. Exclusive Q&A with Canada's hottest new girl sleuth. Wow. Oh, this talks about using dust or some kind of powder in order to dust for fingerprints that may or may not be useful, guys. I'm assuming that's the bathroom. Alright, we're gonna start and explore some of this castle. So I'm actually recording this before I finished playing Nancy Drew Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. I got through about 11 episodes of that when all of a sudden I was doing something with the game disc. I was loading, or I was installing a lot of the other Nancy Drew games, and Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake I don't have the case for. I lost it somewhere, so I was putting it in all these other cases, and then I was taking it out as I was changing the game to install, and one of those times it split. So half the disc was completely split in half. No way of repairing that shit. So unfortunately the playthrough for that is on pause, but thankfully I have a wonderful friend out there who helped me out and who got me a Steam version of the game. The only thing now I have to do is play through it to where I was so I can start recording again. So in the meantime, I will be recording Treasure in a Royal Tower. Anyways, let's talk to Dexter Egan.
Hello, Miss Drew. Did you get squared away upstairs?
Yes, thanks, Mr. Egan.
Yes, thanks, Mr. Egan. My room is charming, but I think there's something wrong with my radiator. It hisses, and there's a clanging noise, too. Would you mind checking it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience, but you're just gonna have to sit tight for a while. I'm the only one on duty while the owner's away, and around here it seems like even if it ain't broke, it still needs fixing. Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day. And now to make matters worse, there have been a couple of incidents.
What kind of incidents?
What kind of incidents?
Someone vandalized our historic library. Really turned the place upside down. The owner, Miss Lane, she's gonna be pretty upset.
Why would anyone want to vandalize the library?
Why would anyone want to vandalize the library?
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in yesterday and everything was fine. Now it looks like a bomb went off. Books everywhere and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls. I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
Okay, alright. Wow, a hole in the wall.
Wow, a hole in the wall? What do you think they were looking for?
I can't tell, but somebody's definitely after something.
Alright, so what else has gone
What
wrong?
else has gone wrong?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me in a terrible flap, saying our room's been robbed. I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what's she want me to do about it?
Sounds like you're swamped. Is there anything I can do to help?
Sounds like you're swamped, Mr. Egan. Is there any way I can help?
Well, Hotchkiss has a pair of ski boots in the basement. The Frenchman's been working on them for her, but he won't deliver them. Says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop. I hate to ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
Sure. You do something about my radiator?
Can you do something about my radiator?
Sorry, not yet.
So how long have you been working
So
here?
how long have you been working here?
A while.
Okay.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Hey, you want to mail this letter
Did
for me?
Hotchkiss get her boots?
Nope. Okay, not yet.
Mr. Egan.
That's another thing I
shame.
don't like.
Okay. See ya, Mr.
Or
Egan.
one thing I don't
Bye.
like. In this game, if you don't get him to mail this letter right away, he'll have that letter in your inventory from now on. Fan frickin' tasket.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm Lisa. Did you hear what happened?
Yep.
Someone broke into the library and vandalized it.
Mm-hmm.
Dexter locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can
Yeah.
you believe it?
No, of course. He just told me it's a disaster.
Yeah, Dexter just told me the library is a disaster area and that it's totally off limits.
Too bad, huh? I'm dying to see what they did to it. Don't quote me on this, but I think Dexter has an extra key to the library somewhere around his desk.
Are you telling me that I should go snooping
I
around?
guess you've really got your finger on the pulse around here. Any other castle scandal I should know about?
Oh, we got scandal, honey. Professor Hotchkiss is claiming she's been robbed, for one thing. But the real scandal is downstairs. His name is Jacques Brunet.
So what do you know about Professor Hotchkiss?
What do you know about Professor Hotchkiss?
Oh my gosh, wait till you hear this. Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room. I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
Yeah, you said she's a professor. What does she
You
teach?
said she's a professor. Do you know what she teaches?
I'm really not sure.
Uh-huh.
She just kept wailing, my
My
theory,
my theory.
I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language.
Uh-huh.
I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Hablo español.
Espanol?
Hardly. I'm just a humble photojournalist covering weird old mansions in the Midwest, and this place is one of the weirdest.
Photojournalist?
Did you know Ezra Wickford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
Did he really? I wonder why he was so
I
antisocial.
wonder why he was so antisocial.
Creepy, right?
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
bit.
Did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder what we're gonna do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place.
I'll let you get back to your
I'll
magazine.
let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
Alright, let's see. Let's go downstairs for a bit. Ooh, it's kind of dark up in here. Actually, and I think, you know what? I'm going to leave this episode here before we get those boots. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please put a like on this video. Comment below if you have any suggestions, any tips, any tricks, any future games you'd like me to play. And subscribe so you never miss an episode. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.